You are looking different. Thank you. Any issues? So, fingerprint and facial. Which one is better? The facial is better.
Somebody wants to light. The light bouncing on his face.
Enough light?
We did one here.
Because it was free, there was light. Because there was light, but because there are
He
so
was
many
working to the answer to find out if the crowd here affected the accreditation. Of course it will. Once you have other images the machine is seeing, it won't accredit. Because it's only one person at a time. Once you have some snippets of other images, it won't accredit. Printing issues, because they should all be upright.
Upright, yeah.
And then what are these lines that we have? Boxes. I know
like
what it means,
yeah,
but for the media, what are these lines?
Okay, it's a good.
Come on, this one number. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Have you been accredited?
Yes.
Okay, come, let's take picture.
Thank you. Okay, I'm coming.
That is that. Then we'll be back in Akure watching the result on the area. We'll start watching from 2:30.
If fingerprint is not working, the facial capture will be.
And the one that remains here, holding this, still retain it.
Ah, good. So this is for EO and AEO.
That's it, sir.
Okay, so what again? So let's see what you have done here. Everything is organized by RE.
Yes, sir.
And you have all the ballot boxes, everything for RE. And everything so far is in the kit bag.
Mr. Nicola, yes. You are trying to relieve yourself.
How are you? You are Jai?
Yes.
Electoral Commission that generates its own electricity close to election. And close to the election, we are also a mini water board. We provide our own water. So make sure that you get these facilities ready, so that when these young boys and girls move into the rec centers, they have a little bit of convenience.
And that's why I had meeting with my NAC managers.
Okay, what about the NYSC?
NYSC, they were here too.
Okay.
They were there. The corpus will be at the training.
Okay.
My training ground, very beautiful school.
When are they going to start?
It's on Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
The light, but there's usually no light. And that's why we have these generators to illuminate and to enable them charge the devices. But we'll ensure that we charge and recharge both the Beavers machines and the power banks before they are delivered, along with the sensitive materials on Thursday. Okay, that's good to know. So you have made arrangement with the Okada riders?
Yes, sir.
But you need a lot of Okada that will carry ballot boxes, voting cubicles, the staff.
Yes, sir.
And you said you have 40 polling units. Are some of the polling units in the areas of difficult terrain also rack centers?
Yes, 2 of them.
So if there are the rack centers, by the time you arrive there on Friday, you'll be setting up the polling units. So you don't need motorcycles again to move out. Because the rack centers will double as polling units.
Even the transporters too. Our intention is that they will reside in that place until after
they must reside, because you must bring back the staff and materials. And remember, at that point, you are also bringing back results.
Yes.
So the reverse logistics is important as the forward logistics. So make sure that these corpus are not abandoned. Okay. Why am I here? I came all the way from Abuja to Luji. So I want to assure you that we will do the needful. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. Okay, yeah. All go down so that more people will stand behind us. So thank you. Where are your egos? How are you? In the toilet? Yes. Don't bring the foil here.
That's why we put it.
So that we can... how many wards you said? 10? But how many generators do you have here? Plus, I counted 8. 8 plus 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's correct. Plus 2. Don't you have 8? Okay. So that's for the reg. That's for the reg. So this is a swamp.
Yes, sir. We just use that place to start that way.
But I'm happy that the entire place is fenced, including the other side of the interior. So let's have the picture. Where are the EO?
Process, because we need intervene this our Nigeria, because we have suffered too much in this our country. We need the people who can take us to the promised land. That's what we need.
So how many minutes did it take you to accredit? For your accreditation?
At least 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
So what do you have to say about Inec?
I take Inec because they are doing better, and their work is very better. May God Almighty bless them.
Your name again?
My name is Mrs. Gloria Vincent.
The accreditation is very okay. It's very fast, and it's recorded clearly. So we appreciate it.
So how many minutes did it take you?
Just not up to 2 minutes. Precisely, not up to 2 minutes.
So you're expecting that this will work well?
It will work well, I believe. Yes, I believe it will work well.
This is your polling unit?
Yes, this is my polling unit.
So what do you have to say about Inec?
With what I'm seeing now, they continue like that, they will perform very betterly.
Do you have advice for your people?
My advice is that we implore our people to turn up that day, the day of election. If they turn up, then I know the Inec will perform well, and they will do it correctly.
Name again.
Olutosoye Olorunshola. Tosoye Olorunshola.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Bring microphone down. Please bring everything down. I can see space.
Okay, essentially, this is to further test the functionality of our systems. As you have seen in the last couple of elections, the machines are performing optimally, but we can't take that for granted. And that is why, as part of the preparations, we decided to do a mock to further test the functionality of the machines. And I'm happy we have visited this is the third local government. We have visited quite a number, almost half of the locations where we are doing the mock accreditation. So far, as you have seen, we have had no failure for accreditation. Many of the voters were accredited using the facial rather than the fingerprint. And we have decided on the way also to stop in this particular local government office. It's an impromptu visit to see the level of readiness of the EOs. And as you can see, just like Akure North yesterday and Akure South, they are also ready. So they are waiting for the sensitive materials to complete the batching, and the sensitive materials will arrive on Thursday. So far so good. We are happy with the level of preparations for the election. Thank you very much.
What assurance are you giving to voters ahead of the governorship election?
Well, the assurance is that one, as we have been assured by the EOs, and as you have seen the level of preparations made, we will ensure that all the polling units open on time so that voters will not come and wait for Inec officials and materials. And having tested the integrity of the machines, it's not just a question of deploying early, but also accrediting them early. So my assurance to voters is that as far as Inec is concerned, in a multi-stakeholder activity called election, you can see the level of preparations. And that's why we left our offices in Abuja to come to the state. And we are not stopping at the state headquarters in Akure. We're also visiting the local government offices, including some of the polling units where accreditation, mock accreditation is taking place, and where election will take place on Saturday next week.
Then, sir, what is your message to political parties who are participating in this election?
Well, my message, my appeal to political parties always is that we should maintain the peace that exists in the state. Now, we are doing our best as the Electoral Commission, and others should also do their best, particularly the political parties and the candidates. So I once again appeal to political parties, candidates and their supporters to ensure that we maintain the peace that will enable us to deploy in good time, conclude the process in good time, and also announce whoever the people of Ondo State have chosen as their governor on Saturday.